Hello friends, this is Alan Pham, aka Mr. Pham Bam, thank you ma'am. That's the nickname my brother gave me. I came here to America when I was 11 years old as an unaccompanied minor. I was a ward of the court. I was in a foster family, very loving family. And one of my older brother, he knows, my name is Alan Pham, right? And he always go and say, Mr. Alan Pham Bam, thank you ma'am. And while young, I didn't know what the hell that means, okay? It sounds very catchy, but then when I became an adult, it turns out that wham bam thank you mans mean like you fuck somebody and you leave them. It's kind of like touch and go kind of deal, but it's very negative. But anyway, the name stuck and I'm known as that, Mr. Pham Bam thank you ma'am, in my family, in my close tight-knit circle, okay? Anyway, that's how the nickname came about. My brother gave it to me. He's a good nickname giver, okay? Anyway, this video is about how to get your car for free, or if you already bought a car, you can't really get a car for free. No one's gonna give it to you. But there's a trick or a strategy that you can have the government pay for your car, okay? Let's see, I'm sitting in my car right now, and when I bought it, I had to pay like roughly with insurance and stuff, $550 a month, okay? You know, because it's a new car and all that. And this is a $30,000 car. It's the Avalon. When I bought it, it was new, like only 27 miles. And how you get it free is this: you have to start a business, okay? So that you are a self-employed or an entrepreneur, an MLM marketer, a franchisee, a restaurant owner, a nail shop owner, or some kind, okay? And when you own a business, you can use your car as your vehicle of taxation deduction, okay? Tax deduction. How? Because when you own a business, let's say I'm Vietnamese and I own a nail salon, okay? Every time I go do something for my nail salon, I get to tax deduct the mileage, okay? Let's say I have to run to get the supply, and the mileage I drive from my home to the supply store and then to the nail shop is tax deducted, okay? Because it's business related. Okay, and how about if I go and do marketing? I go and put up flyers at coffee shops, Caribou Coffee or something. Say, come do your nails, ladies, and you get 50% off something. When you do that, it's also a tax deduction. The mileage you go from your place or your home to the place of marketing center. Let's say it's a public place. You post the flyers, then that is tax deducted. So you know what? And the mileage. Each mileage for business-wise is right now, this year 2014, is 56 cents, more than 56 cents. Let's say 56.565789, whatever. So it's almost 57 cents. So every mile you drive, you're making about 50 cents, more than 50 cents. So the way to do that is you just have to tax deduct your car at the end of the year, okay? Use the car as a tax strategy. How? Very simple. The IRS only require that you log, okay? You write down in your business journal or online or whatever, or Instagram. Some guy take a picture of his car and then his resident and then his out-of-state resident, and he logged that in as the IRS proof that he spent things doing for his business. You can do the same thing. Every time you drive from your home to, let's say, Caribou Coffee, to advertise for your MLM business. Let's say you're in the business of Legal Shield like I am in. I advertise, come join Legal Shield, only $20 a month, and then the first year you get 100 hours of legal service if you ever need it. And if you go and do that, you get to tax deduct your mileage, okay? And here's the trick: you can practically do that everywhere you go, okay? Everywhere. I mean, it's very simple. Let's say you have to go to a super Walmart center to buy groceries, okay? Or let's say you have to go to church, okay? Or let's say you have to go to meet your friend to do something that is personal, not business related. However, when you write down your tax journal, you don't have to say that you went to church. You don't have to say that you go to Super Walmart Center for shopping, or you don't have to go meet your date or something. You can practically do this. Let's say from your home to the Mall of America, which is nearby my house here. I go there to have a date, okay? But instead of going there to have a date, I only mentioned in my log that I go to Bloomington, blah blah blah, some very public place next to the Mall of America to post my flyers. And that business mileage from my home to the Mall of America and back, you know, let's say the Mall of America is here, right? And the business center or the marketing place that is public that I post my flyer is here. And then my home is here, right? Down here. So let's say it's a rectangle, right? I mean the triangle. If you go from home to Mall of America, you cannot tax deduct that shopping mileage, okay? However, if you go to Mall of America and then you go over to the shopping center place, let's forget about Mall of America then. You just need to calculate the mileage from home to the business center back. Those are the mileage that are tax deduction possibilities. So you tax deduct basically almost 80, 90 to 99% of your tax of your mileage you drive year round. And here's another good thing: the IRS doesn't require that you write down all the mileage you drive year round. You only need to do it for 3 months, and then they use that and they average up to the other 3 quarters. 1 year has 4 quarters, right? So you do only 1 quarter of logging, okay? And the rest of the time is you don't have to. They just take the average. Let's say they know that people drive 12 to 15,000 miles per year, and then if you do it in 3 months, and then you know that your mileage is 3,000 miles, so calculate that into 4 quarters, which means you're the guy that drive 12,000 miles per year. And you know what? If you're not aggressive, then don't deduct 100% of your mileage. But if you're aggressive, do 90. If you're the conservative guy, let's just say do 50. At 50% of your mileage driving, let's say 15,000 miles a year. At 50%, you write off 7,500 miles, and each mile is 56 cents. So at the end of the year, you have a tax deduction of $4,000 almost, okay? So if you have a home-based business and you're making $40,000 a year, now the IRS can only tax you for $36,000. That's only the car strategy alone, okay? There are over 300 tax strategy that you can do as a person of who is an entrepreneur and who is self-employed, okay? So go do it, my friends. That's how you get your car for free. You can practically now go out and buy a BMW, and if you're driving like me, $30,000 miles per year, I can pretty much have the equivalent of a Beamer or a Mercedes car, and then I don't have to pay for the IRS. Well, of course I pay for, but at the end of the year, I tax deducted. If you overpay, then the IRS have to pay you back, right? Reimburse you in money, real cash, real check, right? So do it, my friends. Be aggressive. If you need the books that I read, I learned this, you have to join under me for my MLM business, and then I will show you. Otherwise, you're going to have to go out there and learn by yourself. Most of the time, I know this video, let's say the average in life, everything is 80-20, okay? If you are one of the 10 people who see this video, then you probably won't do nothing, okay? 80% of people won't do, okay? Only 20% of people will do something. And 20% of those people, I'm thinking maybe one will follow through and use the strategy. So I'm hoping, like, if 100 people see this video, maybe I get 10 people that join me, okay? That's the odds, okay? The more I put the videos out there, the more chance I get of people joining me and or just copying this strategy. I don't care about you joining me. I know you like other MLM. You don't have to join Legal Shield or couponing business I'm in or phone business I'm in, but join and become an entrepreneur and reap the benefit of tax write-off and stuff, okay? Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.